I answered it. A slice swing bug detective. It was Mayor Busby. Behind him, it sounded like a beehive of activity. Actually, it was a beehive. What's the buzz? I asked. Who is the I? I was looking for something different, something where I could reach more people and make a difference through my career. And at that time, I was actually working at a hospital right in West Baltimore where I currently teach. And I just felt deep down inside, there's something more that I should be doing. There's something bigger. I have a purpose.
I actually used to volunteer a lot and work with youth, tutoring, mentoring, and I used to work in business, and I wasn't getting satisfaction from that career.
I've been teaching for a long time. I started teaching overseas in 2007. I was teaching English as a second language in Taiwan. Loved it. Was there for 6 years, came back, went to graduate school, was a student teacher in graduate school, but not for education.
When I was looking to start a career, I realized that this program existed called the Baltimore City Teaching Residency, and that I could get certified and start working in the public education system. And I realized, well, here's my shot.
Show me your other row of 5.
This is a city that, I have learned, students are struggling to meet with academic success. And I guess I just thought, if the need is right here in front of me, why would I go somewhere else?
I think here in Baltimore City, because the needs of our young people are so often incredibly high, just because many of them come from communities that have been underserved for decades. I think one of the things that is so amazing about teaching in Baltimore City is the ability to see immediate impact just by being consistent, by being committed to excellence, and by being someone who will build relationships with young people.
The training was very helpful. It really taught me how to really manage a classroom, how to lesson plan, how to plan for my days, how to work with kids, how to build culture, things that I use every day that I didn't even realize was important. And now I can use them and implement them, and I can see how it impacts the culture of my classroom.
They taught me so much more about literacy and child growth and culture. And I think that's one of the highlights of BCTR is that they understand Baltimore. They understand the challenges that Baltimore City children and families face.
Because of how BCTR partners with the district, the information, the support they're getting, as you just noted, is really intricately related to the core work of the district.
So many of our residents are very reflective, and they are constantly thinking about their work and how they can get better and how they can improve. They do a great job taking feedback and trying to implement that and trying to get better.
Anybody who applies to this program, I would definitely say you have to have a love of learning. You have to have a love of the process of learning, and you have to be motivated to want to step into the role of a teacher.
I can't think of a more rewarding or demanding position than teaching, and I clearly am biased in that. I think teaching is one of the not just most admirable professions anybody can have, but really one of the most energizing. As much as it drains you kind of physically and emotionally at times, there is no greater rush than really being able to help young people make real world connections.
We just need more people who love our kids and want to give their all and want to work hard and know it's going to be not without challenge and not without sacrifice, but ultimately have a sense that the work that you do is so important and so critical that and if people aren't going to step up and do it, then it has to be you.